What's up guys, welcome back to the Run with Jay channel. So today we have another special shoe showdown between two top rated running shoes out there. So we have the newcomer, the New Balance FuelCell RC Elite racing shoe going up against the tried and true Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. So we'll see if the New Balance has what it takes to dethrone the Vaporfly Next Percent as the quote-unquote top racing shoe. So again, as usual, we're going to review these two shoes between 5 different categories. They're going to be design and features, cost and value, comfort, weight, and then performance. And then we're going to give each of these shoes a score of 1 to 5 for each of these categories. And then we're going to tally up the totals to see which shoe reigns supreme. And to all my current subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for your contribution and support. And to all my new viewers, welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications. So let's get this showdown started. So in terms of design and features, both of these shoes are fast, they look aggressive, and they look like they mean business. I like the color scheme and the design for both of these shoes. They look good on your feet. New Balance is the newer of the shoe. They have the new FuelCell foam, which is very unique, super squishy, and probably the softest foam I've ever run on. It's also got the standard upper here with the mesh. It also has the Dynamite outsole on the bottom to give you extra traction as well as more bounce on your forefoot while you're running. So, other than that, it's the Vaporfly, same thing. They both have carbon fiber plates. The Vaporfly has the vapor weave material on top, which is very lightweight and water resistant. And the ZoomX foam on the Vaporfly, everybody knows this foam. It's probably one of the best foam, in my opinion, out there right now. And it's yet to be beaten with any other shoe out there. But other than that, both of these shoes have the latest and greatest in technology. They both look nice and they both perform well. So I'll give both of these shoes a score of 5 in terms of design and features. The next category we're going to look at is cost and value. So in terms of cost and value, only $25 separates the two shoes. The New Balance is $25 cheaper compared to the $250 of the Vaporfly. You're going to get the best of the best from both companies in terms of racing. You're definitely going to get a lot of work out of these shoes. And I think with New Balance, with the traction and the rubber on the bottom, you should get more miles out of that compared to the Vaporfly Next Percent in terms of durability. So in terms of cost and value, I would give the New Balance FuelCell a score of a 4 and the Vaporfly a score of a 3.5. So after 2 rounds, the RC Elite is leading the Vaporfly Next Percent with a score of 9 to 8.5. The next category we're going to look at is comfort. So in terms of comfort, both of these shoes are super comfortable. They both got, a lot of foam in them. The Vaporfly does have the higher stack height in terms of foam, but both the FuelCell and the ZoomX foam are super comfortable. The FuelCell foam is almost like I'm on a trampoline while I'm running. And when you can even press on the foam, it's super light, it's super squishy, and the same goes when you put your foot in there and walking and running. You can definitely do long distance races in this and not feel as tired as, compared to other shoes. So one thing to note in terms of comfort, you feel a lot more locked down inside the Vaporfly Next Percent compared to the RC Elite. I'm not saying that you're going to be sliding around in the RC Elite. You do have padding on the tongue, which helps with pressure on the top of your foot. But in the Vaporfly Next Percent, it's a lot tighter to get your foot in. And when you put your laces in, you feel a lot more, your foot feels a lot more conformed into the shoe. Personally, I kind of like that feeling, especially for racing and running fast. Feels like I have control of my foot and then my feet's not sliding around a lot. So I kind of like that feeling personally. It's really up to personal preference, but the Vaporfly Next Percent is definitely more locked down compared to the RC Elite. So they're both built for the same purpose, to run, long distance races, and to help your legs and knees, prevent them from getting tired. And the ZoomX foam, the same thing, super comfortable foam, very responsive, a little bit stiffer compared to the New Balance shoe, but overall they both feel about the same in terms of comfort. So in the category of comfort, both of these shoes get a score of 5. So after 3 rounds, the FuelCell RC Elite is still leading the Vaporfly Next percent with a score of 14 to 13.5. The next category we're going to look at is weight. So you can barely feel the shoes on you while you're running in both of these shoes. New Balance has done a great job with shaving the weight off the TC FuelCell that was released earlier. And the Vaporfly at 6.5 ounces is still tough to beat, and it's just super lightweight and super quick. So in terms of weight, I would give these New Balance FuelCell a score of a 4.5, and then the Vaporfly a score of 5 with that weight difference. So after 4 rounds, both of the shoes are tied with a score of 18.5. It all comes down to the last category, and that'll be performance. So in terms of performance, both of these shoes perform at the top of their level with their respective companies. The Vaporfly Next percent seems to be the quote-unquote standard for racing shoes that every company is trying to go after. Does the FuelCell beat the Vaporfly in terms of performance? I'd say it comes really close, but it's still lacking in a little bit. And I feel like even though both of these shoes are comfortable and they can definitely run long distances in them, the New Balance FuelCell just does not have that explosive feeling while running. And it feels like a shoe that I can coast 26.2 miles in without having to worry about anything. But the Vaporfly Next percent is just wants you to go fast and keep on going fast. And with that, Zoom X foam, with the responsiveness of it, as well as the carbon fiber plate in it, it just makes you want to keep on going fast. And it's the different feeling that it's a feeling that I don't feel in the New Balance FuelCell while I'm running. Although it is quick, it just isn't as quick as the Vaporfly Next percent, in my opinion. The FuelCell is definitely a great option for a marathon racing shoe or any, racing shoe in my opinion. However, for shorter distance races, I would still go with the Vaporfly Next percent. And for longer distance races, I would still stick with the Alphafly Next percent. So the FuelCell is a great shoe, and New Balance has done a great job. They shaved off a ton of weight, made the shoe just what it needs to do to be comfortable, to responsive, and to be able to go fast. So they've come a long way, but the Nike Vaporfly Next percent still edges that shoe by just a little bit in terms of speed. So in terms of score for performance, the Vaporfly Next percent gets a score of a 5, and the FuelCell RC Elite will get a score of 4.5. So the scores are in, and we have a winner. And the winner for this showdown is the Nike Vaporfly Next percent, edging out the New Balance FuelCell RC Elite with a score of 23.5 to 23. It was definitely a close battle between the two shoes. Every single company and different shoe that I have tried on is getting closer and closer to the Vaporfly Next percent or the Nike shoe in general. However, they are just shy of almost reaching that mark. That Vaporfly Next percent with the Zoom X foam is just tough to beat. Both of these shoes are quick, but the Vaporfly is just a little bit quicker with that explosive feel. And the shoe with its stiffer ride and the carbon fiber plate, I just feel like is a more faster option for racing. However, if you want a comfortable shoe that you can cruise 26.2 miles or a half marathon in, then the New Balance is definitely a great shoe for that. It's super comfortable, lightweight, and you'll get you through your races without much pain in your legs. One of my subscribers also mentioned regarding availability of the shoe. Currently the RC Elite is available in a few websites here in the US. It was sold out when it was initially released in September. However, I do see some sites have those shoes in stock now, so it wasn't an issue for me to get it recently in late October, November. And also the Vaporfly Next percent was just released in the mango color, so that is readily available on the Nike.com website. The Vaporfly Next percent definitely was hard to get, prior to this, and every single color that was released was sold out within minutes. But for some reason, the bright mango color seems to not be selling out as fast. So be sure to check that out if you want to get a pair. One of my viewers also asked me if these shoes were for elite athletes only, and I chuckled a little bit, because I said that just because you see all of the athletes on TV wearing them, and they're elite athletes in the races, doesn't mean that, you know, normal people can't wear them. In fact, you know, majority of the people purchasing these shoes are just regular runners like you and me. And, you know, we pretty much make the market what it is. So just because you see elite athletes wearing these shoes doesn't mean a normal person can't wear them. If anything, these shoes can help, you know, improve your performance or your personal best by even a few seconds or even a few minutes. So if you want a pair of these, you know, go ahead and get a pair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having, you know, the latest and greatest in shoe technology in order to get your PR that you're seeking or to make your running better and faster. So, you know, these shoes are not just meant for elite athletes, but they're meant for everybody. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you agree with the outcome or if you feel like the RC Elite is a better shoe compared to the Vaporfly. Or if you guys have any other comments, feedback, or questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there, and I'll talk to you guys on another Shoe Showdown.